Hello and welcome to Pokésports, a competitive Pokemon podcast. I'm Mike and I play with one Pokemon on the field.
I'm Kevin. My throat hurts from yelling.
Wow. Because this is big. Whoa, no. Bye. I mean, that's your own fault. You developed this catchphrase that involves you shouting.
You know. There you
Bye-bye.
go.
Ow, bye-bye. Anyway, welcome to Pokésports. It's competitive, it's Pokemon, it's podcast.
What
Kevin, I found something. I have something.
Oh.
Ready? It's back.
Oh, that's the OG one.
Yeah. We've got jazz, baby. If you want to go and head on over to patreon.com/Pokésports, you can see patreon.com/Pokésports. Yeah. We're just going to enjoy the jazz this time. We don't have to talk through it every time.
No, this is the hour-long loop, right? You can just kind of keep this going, huh?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Kevin, there was something. There was something that Lupus, our mod, had sent us from one Zane Games.
Okay.
It's a Pokemon quiz, but every answer gets dumber.
I can't wait.
And I thought, perfect.
This sounds
perfect
like
for us.
This sounds like our demographic here.
Exactly. So we're gonna go through a couple of these. I don't know if we'll get through all of them. They're like 83 slides on this, but we're gonna give it a go.
It's a pretty slow news week, I guess.
I might give you 5. No, I've got plenty of stuff today, dude. I've got so much. We've got Q&A. We've got talking about Chi-Yu and EUIC and Iron Ball Chi-Yu. We've got a weather report for championship points standings in North America.
A weather report.
Oh yeah. But first, the Pokemon quiz, but every answer gets dumber. I believe it's by Zane Games. I think he put it together. Let me super quick double check. Yeah, it looks like. Okay. Are you ready?
Always.
Okay. The first question. What do I do when I see rat?
What?
What do I do when I see rat?
Rattata?
No. You heard me. What do I do when I see rat?
Punch?
No. Is that what you do when you see rat?
I'm so confused. I scream, I cry, I run, I piss.
All right.
I don't know.
You've given it a good college try. Let's I'll give this one.
Why is the first question the hardest one?
No, you don't know.
There's 80 of these.
Yeah. I guess it's 40 because it's question and then answer. The answer to what do I do when I see rat? Pat rat.
I'm going home.
Yeah, and we've immediately lost Kevin.
This might be too dumb for me. Or I might be too dumb for it.
We've got question. Oh, I see. This is like in a little Jeopardy kind of thing. That's so fun. This is great. I'm going to put this in the show notes. You people can play it like it's actually played. But I'm just kind of going through the slides and asking the questions. Second question. What happens when Fly dies?
Fly dies. Hold on. What happens when Fly dies? Fly gone.
Fly gone.
Fly gone. Okay. Oh, I'm good at this. I'm the best.
These are simple questions, Kevin. The category is simple questions.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This is not.
Question number 3.
Okay.
How long can I hang out?
Hang out.
How long can I hang out?
Is there a time-based name Pokemon? As long as you're comfy, I don't know.
That's good. That's good. Someone should take that. No, how long can I hang out in Flittle?
What?
Flittle.
That's not... Who knows that? No one knows the name of that little thing. They all know a Sparthra.
Next one. Who can I confess my sins to?
Jesus.
Oh, this is great. This one's really good.
Is there a bee Pokemon? Is there a...
Beezus?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to come up with. Beezus.
Who can I confess my sins to? The answer, Kevin, is my nun. Minun.
Minun. Oh my god. I didn't even Minun.
It's Minun.
This is the greatest thing ever, but also I hate this.
I know. This is wonderful. We're going to keep going. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do this all day.
Why canoeing so hard for me?
Why is canoeing so hard for me?
Why canoeing so hard for me?
Why canoeing so hard for me? Whale Mer.
You're just going to take the first Pokemon that pops into your head.
Tentacruel.
Tentacruel. Why canoeing so hard for me? Tentacruel. You're not super far off.
Barboach. Magic Carp.
Boach. Minior.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This is the great Lupus. You fulfilled your mod duties for the year. You're done.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've done it all. What left is there?
Well, here's the big 6-point question. There's 1 through 6 for each of these categories. For simple questions, here's a 6-point question. What a horse do?
What a horse do?
What a horse do?
Run, but what's the running Pokemon? Is there a running Pokemon? Go fast?
Horse go fast? Are you saying you don't know?
Neigh?
Is there?
Okay, no, it's neigh. What horse do they neigh? Neigh tails.
I feel like we've done enough of these for you to know that that's super wrong. That your way of getting to that answer is not right. You need to think like the opposite side.
Oh, sorry. I need to stop and think of every 1,100 Pokemon that exists, including all the pre-evos no one remembers because I don't play with them.
Yes.
Oh, let me just reference that real quick.
I'm gonna give you this one because it's just too good. Dusclops. Dusclops.
What was it called? What the horse do?
What a horse do? Dusclops.
Dusclops. I would never. I could sit here with a bullet to my head and I would never get it. Yeah. I would die. Mm-hmm. I would be on the ground.
You would not be able to get any of these.
I would get hit in the skull, you know?
You've done it. Okay, I want to go through another category. Yeah. So that was simple questions. We're going to go through types later, but
that was simple.
You know what? Let's go back to this in between topics today.
That's got to be bait.
What?
For someone playing Jeopardy, you get to choose the category, right? So they're like, "Oh, I'd like to choose simple questions for some free points," but meanwhile, they're the hardest questions in existence.
I'll take simple math for 100, Alex. All right, what a horse do?
What a horse do? Dusclops.
What is Dusclops? All right. Last week, I asked a question about not necessarily competitive main series Pokemon, but this was a competitive third-party game. It's Pokérogue. Mm-hmm. Tons of people have been getting into Pokérogue lately. I've been seeing tons of people stream it. I'm one of those people who wants to, and we'll get there. But I had asked the question if anybody had gone and tried it. And we got a bunch of really good answers. Kevin, you want to hear this one from Jetpack the 67th?
Absolutely.
Who says, I just tried it out and it was so much fun. I beat Classic Mode in about 8 tries with a team of Porygon Z, Excadrill, Glaceon, Flamigo, Florges, and Crobat. I love how it just lets you test so many Pokemon. I fully agree. Mm-hmm. Fully agree. And, you know, when he goes and lists out his Pokemon there, I'm like, I have never used a Porygon Z or a Glaceon or a Florges or a Crobat or an Excadrill. The only thing I've used really is the Flamigo.
How did he beat Eternatus with that team? That's wild.
I would imagine that
Excadrill? Yeah.
Porygon Z, Excadrill probably did.
Because the thing is
did numbers.
Flamigo can be faster than it too. I know my Flamigo is outspeeding it with enough items attached to it. The cool thing is the item stack, right? Because I think originally when you and me did our little like late night run of it after the podcast last week, we didn't know that berries just kind of stay there forever and they stack forever. So just like, oh, berries aren't that bad. We could just keep throwing things on.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a lot of things wrong in our initial look through of the game. It is just so well thought out and like, it's good.
How did you get through classic mode? How'd you beat Eternatus, Mike?
So in classic mode, for those who haven't played Pokérogue yet, you need to go through 200 waves of Pokemon battles. Okay, and your stat increases. They persist through the waves. They only go away if you switch out your Pokemon. They force you to switch out your Pokemon before trainer battles. I believe trainer battles are exclusive to Classic as well.
Yeah,
anyway,
I haven't seen them in Endless yet.
Yeah. The way that I beat the game, Classic mode, was I got enough eggs. I hatched a Kyurem with Dragon Energy.
Heck yeah.
As you hatch your eggs, you get egg moves that sometimes I don't think are actual moves that the Pokemon can get.
Dragon Energy should not be on a Kyurem.
Absolutely not. But they have balanced it in a way, I say, because Dragon Energy kind of broke the game for me. They balance it in such a way that like certain Pokemon get coverage moves that they wouldn't otherwise get, because then you would like totally rule out so many Pokemon just because they don't get, moves that can help you through these waves.
I got a Wochen with Spore as an egg move. That was pretty good.
That's awesome.
That's not how I beat the run though, but continue.
Well, you tried. Anyway, so Dragon Energy totally trivialized most of the game. I was able to break through a lot of like the, I guess they do the same kind of thing that like raids do, where they threshold your damage. But if you do enough damage, you can just like blast right through the threshold and do like 4 or 5 bars of damage.
If it's like 4x super I think if you can do 2 health bars worth of damage in one shot, they will break 2 health bars.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still hadn't totally figured that out. But anyway, it made it such an easy time. My first time getting to the end of Classic mode, I got stomped, absolutely stomped and destroyed. And then the second time, I'm like, okay, I know what to expect. And yeah, made it super easy. My record right now is getting to 500 in Endless, but I got hard walled at 500.
I haven't played too much Endless. I think I'm like 120 on Endless right now, but I also just haven't played as much. The my classic run though, Archaludon carried me to the very end.
Really, Archaludon?
Yeah. Archaludon doesn't care about Eternatus too much. It still does. But I got to the point where I replayed the ending so much, because if you guys didn't know, you can like, if the battle doesn't end yet, you can just restart the game and start from the beginning of the battle.
Right.
I started memorizing the AI's moves and switches. Yeah. So I was trying to manipulate the switches to constantly get the right Pokemon in the right places, because enough times you just start to memorize everything. And there was a very specific order that I had to do it to get the win. It was a struggle though. It wasn't easy.
Yeah. Our RNG is not RNG, right? Like if you go back to the title, a couple of moves in, you lose your progress from the actual battle, but you just get forced to the beginning of it. But every move that you make is the exact same every time, as long as you don't change the timeline. So like if you start with Pokemon A, go for the same attack, it will do the same amount of damage. It will do a critical hit if it critical hit the first time.
It will status too. I learned
it will status. The AI opponent will switch out. Like it's a whole thing.
I've had to manipulate the game to status the Pokemon I didn't care about and then switch someone else in before.
Yeah, I have like hard memorized like misses. And like if I stand attack now, will they hit me the next turn? That kind of thing. It's a wild ride. Anyway, next question here. Unknown says just tried it. Got to level 223 second try during history class, so that was fun. Much better than studying for exams. Thanks for the resource.
Thanks for the resource. You're welcome, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. Spencer says, I haven't. I just realized it was phone compatible. I will try it out this week. Partial hijack. Is Regice going to be good against Calyrex? If so, any recommendations? I like Ice Body and Leftovers. What do you think about Regice?
I think it has the special defense to live a hit from Calyrex, but I don't think it has anything that can one-shot in return.
Sheer Cold.
Yes.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yes, 30% accuracy.
30%.
And if you're Kevin, it's 10% accuracy.
That's okay. Mewtwo and Ultura Hijacked said, once I answered a question about new types with the science type. Yes. How would you make a science type or the long-awaited nuclear type? How would you make a radiation legendary trio anyway? Yeah, I remember these questions where people came in with the different types. Science type, nuclear type, both amazing extra types. Like, I feel like I want to toss like a Grimer or a Muck in there as a science type.
I think Kyurem can be like a science type. It's got a lot of tubes. Yeah. Kyurem Black specifically has a lot of tubes.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason.
What if we just forget the whole dragon thing and make Kyurem just a pure science type and Kyurem White a science...
They're the same typing, Mike.
Yeah, true. Science Ice, and then make Kyurem Black Science Dragon. Yeah, let's split them up. That would be fun. Yeah, what other Pokemon could be science types? Let's think about that.
Beheem.
Huh? Beheem?
Beheem.
Beheem. Beheem and Elegum.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're from the future, I think. They're UFOs. Mm-hmm. That's like their whole thing.
Create a Pokemon real quick.
Create a Pokemon?
Yeah, create a science type Pokemon.
Okay, so I want a new Meowth form. This one has glasses and a lab coat.
Oh, perfect. When Kevin has to think of a new Pokemon, he immediately thinks of a regional form of Meowth. That's great. That's great. Deoxys, I guess, would be another science Pokemon. I was going to try and say like, oh yeah, some kind of DNA helix kind of Pokemon, but we have one of those.
So you know how Stone Journer is just a rock with a face? I want a double helix with a face.
Ooh, a double helix with a face.
It could split its ribosomes and hit you with a ribosomal blast. I don't know.
It's got an attack called Riboflavin.
Its ability is mitochondria powerhouse of the cell.
That's the nucleus, my friend. I don't know. I'm not a science guy. I do Pokemon. Luke says, first run, I got to the spoiler, Mega Shiny Rayquaza, and he outraged me to oblivion. I hadn't seen
that ruined
gameplay.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah. I hadn't seen any gameplay previously, so it just worked out as I went. I'll just check out some streams of it. Yeah. That's the shiny Mega Rayquaza. And if I just spoiled that for you, I said spoiler a tiny bit. Oh.
Whoa, they're coming for you, Mike. You spoiled the sub ending to Pokérogue.net.
What have I done? There it is. Okay, I'm going away for life, folks. Pokérogue has been spoiled. Wow, they're
can
really
you play Pokérogue in prison? Officer, please.
Oh, boy. Okay. A Geekson said, when you mentioned it, I looked it up straight away, and now I'm addicted. Yeah, that is how it goes. And I lost many an hour to it this week.
How many live players right now? It was like hovering 18,000 when I left.
I think it's still pretty close to that.
I know like the casual Pokemon community is like eating this game alive right now.
Yeah, 19,000 people playing currently.
Yeah, it's staying consistent. It's been like a week since it came out, so
yeah,
that's actually crazy. It's gotten more popular.
David says he's getting hyped for NAIC. Hope you guys got your registration if you're planning on going. And yes, we are. And that's a perfect transition to NAIC. Kevin and I, we both got our tickets. We both have our plane and lodging all figured out. We are officially going to New Orleans.
Yay, we did it.
Kevin is going to be competing. I will not be. And this will be the first time actually that I travel to a competition and not participate.
How do you feel about that, Mikey?
Yeah, I feel strange about it. I might do a side event, but honestly, I am there to experience New Orleans. I want to maybe do a food tour. My wife's coming with me. We're gonna have a good time. I did get a spectator pass for her too, so she can actually see what this is, because she's never actually seen the inside of any of these convention centers.
And NAIC is the one worth seeing. All the other ones are like kind of okay. It's just a couple of Pokemon cutouts, and that's it. A bunch of tables, a bunch of wires. There's probably gonna be actual locations to take photos. Like we had the terrassization tunnel last year's NAIC. We had like a beach set up like a giant cutout. Did you get your Pokemon Center pass? Because I didn't.
I did not.
Yeah, I think you and me just made the same financial decision. Just be like, I don't need more Pokemon stuff in my house.
Yeah, I think I'm okay there. I think I am okay. If there is a piece of merch that comes out that is like highly sought after, it will not just be at the Pokemon Center. Like if they make something really, really cool that I'm definitely going to want to buy, it's going to be online and I'm going to be able to order that.
And the other thing is, like, there are vendors that also sell things from Japan inside that you don't have to wait on a 2-hour-long line for.
But I do understand the excitement of like, oh, I got this at NAIC, and like every time you look at it, you do remember the experience of having been there. So I'm not going to yuck anybody's yums, but for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm a little more strategic about what I buy.
Yeah, you and me have both experienced it last year. We're like, okay, we've done it once. We get it. I got a nice little Gyarados shirt, but it's the same Gyarados shirt that everyone else that was there owns now and everyone uses.
It was interesting what you were saying about the wires and tables of going to like a regional, where like if somebody explained a nationals to you and then you go to a regional as your first event, you might be a little underwhelmed by it. Like there's a lot that goes into it. Don't get me wrong, but the nationals are definitely the larger experience to go to. And you're going to find that if you haven't been to one of these before, your nationals experience is going to be wild. Ooh, look at that.
This is what I'm looking forward to. Have you seen the Armarouge one? It's Armarouge and Ceruledge this time from EUIC. So I want one of these. Don't get me wrong, EVs are nice and all, but Armarouge and Ceruledge. The one I have on the table is actually 2022 NAIC.
Oh yeah.
It's I've ruined it. It's done for. There's coffee stains. There's questionable stains. There's other stains. It's disgusting.
What have you done?
It's chipping apart. It's bad.
Oh no, you're never going to be able to sell that now. That is what a lot of people will do. They'll sell their mats.
There's actually a market for it.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah.
It's interesting. I mean, you can't go and buy that on the Pokemon Center website. So when you're talking about like, stuff at the Pokemon Center, there's that.
But yeah, I didn't get my pass for that.
That is okay. I think you're going to be just fine. I'm having such a tough time rolling this up. I'm not even gonna. I'm just going to deal with it later. Okay. Now, one thing that might be interesting to look at going into NAIC, we've had a year of people participating in these kind of things, going to worlds and collecting championship points, going to MSSs and multi-screen showdown, no, mid-season showdowns and local events and what have you, collecting points. And so it might be interesting to realize that there are so many people already who have their world's invites. Obviously, there are a lot of ways to get your world's invites. You get your 400 championship points. You win a regional. You win a national. I think come top 4 is a top 4 that get their national invite or world's invite.
For what?
For
it's first and second.
It's first and
internets,
second.
it might be top 4.
Okay.
I don't know about internets.
No worries. So what I did is I went on the Play Pokemon website, Pokemon.com, and I looked up who kind of the state of championship points in 2024.
What we looking at?
And what I found was wild. Absolutely wild. There are, as of right now, 387 people who theoretically have their world's invite.
Is this just NA or is this
in
everybody?
North America?
So there's even more.
There's
elsewhere.
even more outside of North America. Absolutely.
Mm.
So actually, no, hold on. I'm looking at global. No, globally.
Oh, okay.
There are 387.
Still a lot of people.
Have their world's invite. Yeah. I went and I looked at the top 10 people who have, the highest championship points in the world. and it's amazing the amount of points that they have. We've got Riley Factura from the US with 1596, currently the number one point haver in the world.
1596.
Yeah. Niles Dunlop from Sweden with 1488. So pretty close, just like 108 behind.
I think you get a lot of points for winning a UIC too. So
yeah. We've got Edu with 1424, number 3.
Jeez.
Marco Fierro VGC with 1262. Joseph Ugarte, 1237. The 5th point haver in the world. Can you imagine that?
I think, what is it? Top 10 gets travel rewards.
Yeah, there's a stipend involved with the top. I think it's 10. Might be an extra number of people. Torviv with 1230. Nico from Italy with 1230 again. Eric Rios with 1220. Alex Gomez with 1135. Like the list goes on. There are people with 4 digits worth of championship points.
I wonder, like, okay, so here's my opinion, which doesn't matter. But if I had, for instance, 700.
Yeah.
I'm getting my World's invite and I'm still too far away from a stipend because I'm never hitting like 100. I would just chill. You know?
I mean, that's fair.
Some people keep going to these, but you know, some people genuinely enjoy themselves at like for playing Pokemon for 18 rounds in a row.
I was talking to my friend this week who plays the TCG, and he was complaining about this exact thing to me. He was like, I'm going to locals and trying to get some semblance of championship points through that because the TCG has a lot more locals than VGC does. And I keep getting stomped by people who already have their Worlds invites. Like, dude, stop. And I guess it is worth noting that, like, it doesn't just stop at 400.
No,
like, you can get some extra stuff by having a higher championship point total.
I feel like it's if you're in that middle phase, it's like, even if I win the whole thing, I'm not getting anything else. I'm still not getting the grand prize here. I think I'm not trying to say everyone should win trade. That is not what I'm trying to say. But me personally, if I were at like 500, 700, I'd be like, I'm too far away from the top. I'm cool here. I'll just wait till Worlds.
There are people who do that, though. Yeah. There are people who will win trade at the top, and it is kind of unfortunate. Who they're like, I will use my ability at Pokemon to just kind of make a little bit of extra money here. But anyway, so that is the current state of championship points in the VGC leaderboard. Kevin, do you want to go through some dumb questions of Pokemon types?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Can you give me some rock Pokemon?
Reggie Rock.
Okay.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah, give me 2 more.
Carbink and Diancie.
Fair enough. Have you ever considered Obstagoon? How about Exploud or Toxtricity?
Those aren't rock types.
Nah, they're rocking.
Shut up.
How about some Steel Fire Pokemon?
Because now I'm going to think about this. Hold on. There's only Heatran.
That is correct.
Okay. I hate just this game.
Threw in a good one.
They just put an obvious one in there just to throw me off. And I was just like, I was going to say Steel Fire. I don't know. Revavroom because engine, make fire, cargo move.
Yeah, it lulls you into a false sense of security here. Ground Pokemon?
I'm getting gaslit by a Pokemon game. What happened?
Kevin, ground Pokemon?
Ground Pokemon? Hippowdon.
Ground Pokemon?
Hippowdon.
Ground Pokemon?
I don't get it.
Kevin, the answer is yes. They must suffer the consequences of their actions. Kevin just hit away his mic.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't like this.
I hate this.
Water Pokemon?
Sure. Waterboard them. I don't know.
Water Pokemon?
Oh, they're little creatures. I get it.
There you go. They are pocket monsters. Yeah, correct.
Pocket monsters.
There you go. Ghost Pokemon?
No, always reply.
Exactly. No, that's rude. Break up with them in person. Like a big boy. Fairy Pokemon? I like that. I feel like you're catching on to the game.
Fairy.
I feel like this category you've
Sure.
got. Yeah.
You could say yes. Fairy Pokemon, like on a boat.
Can you tell me a fairy Pokemon?
Mawile.
No. How about Lapras?
Okay. Yeah, on a boat. Yeah. Okay,
Very
I was in the right place.
Good. There's a whole category for who's that Pokemon, but that requires visuals that I'm not going to be editing in. So we're going to skip that one. Next up for later are Pokepals.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. But first, why don't we talk about Chi-Yu?
Would love to. Yeah. Regulation Chi.
Regulation Chi. Chi-Yu had a very interesting time in 2024 EUIC. Because he won Casper Calio. Chi-UIC. That's what we're calling it now. It's Chi-UIC. Casper Calio went and used an Iron Ball Chi-Yu.
Why?
A real slow boy. And he went and put a team report on Victory Road called How Chi-Yu Balled Its Way to Top 16, an EUIC Top 16 team report. And I thought it was interesting. I did want to kind of go through a little bit of it.
This is crazy. A Chi-Yu Rain team?
Yeah.
Chi-Yu Rain Trick Room team. Yo, I'm here. I'm listening.
Well, I'll tell you, at the end of it all, and you can probably figure out and glean why he did bring in an Iron Ball Chi-Yu, is he ended up with a team of Archaludon, Pelipper, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Indeedee Female, Hatterene, and Chi-Yu.
That's so smart, though. Yeah. He's just running slow Chi-Yu.
Yeah.
Is there something else?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, slow Chi-Yu next to expanding lady.
Expanding lady.
That's so much damage, though. She has Psychic Terra as well. So it's like Psychic Terra expanding force in Psychic Terrain plus Chi-Yu next to you. Disgusting.
Yeah. It's real. I love looking through team reports, and the reason I'm kind of stumbling over this is because I'm just like so enthralled by all of this, because he does like this whole evolution of the team, right? Because he goes and talks about his PC win, finishing second in an MSS, gaining 5 CP from a global challenge, with a Chi-Yu, Farigiraf, Clefairy, Chen Pao, Urshifu Rapid Strike, and Ogerpon Hearthflame. And then he goes and changes those last 3 Pokemon, the Chi-Yu, Urshifu, and Ogerpon, to a Fluttermane, a Lilligant, and a Torkoal. And like totally changes the vibe of the team, right?
Drastically. Yeah.
Drastically. But it wasn't until he adopted the Archaludon and the Pelipper, brought the Urshifu back in, that it, like, he again fully changed it to like a rain team, used that for his practice, tried bringing in a Sableye and a Moongus and a Landorus Incarnate, but then swapped those out for Indeedee and Hatterene. And then that last guy was Landorus Incarnate. That stayed. Then he brought the Chi-Yu back in and was like, can I really bring you to EUIC and shock the world, he says. And so that's what I did. Reading verbatim. Crash or burn, I will bring Iron Ball Chi-Yu to EUIC. So he brought it in for the Trick Room in a rain team and performed super well with that.
Because here's the thing. If he goes rain mode, he doesn't bring Chi-Yu, right?
Right.
Like, that's the way I'm seeing it. It's like he has 2 modes on this team. Either he goes hard Trick Room mode with Indeedee Hat, Chi-Yu, and like maybe a late game Urshifu, or he goes like rain mode with like Archaludon, Urshifu, Pelipper, and like maybe Indeedee for redirection and Psychic Terrain. I don't know. Like, there are options.
Chi-Yu is a powerful backdoor option that serves to function as follows. Number 1, to counter opposing trick rooms with snarls. And
Yeah.
2, providing an immense damage increase next to Hatterene and sweep opposing enemies in combination, as you were mentioning, breaking focus ashes along the way.
The other cool thing here is in his team report, the whole reason he started the team building process was because he got to, how on earth do I beat Archaludon Rain?
Yeah.
And eventually it's like, fine, I'll do it myself.
I use it, actually.
I'll do it myself.
Because here's the fun thing. If you use Archaludon Rain and you're facing Archaludon Rain, one of you has to win.
No matter what happens, one of them is winning.
Yeah, no matter what you do, Archaludon Rain will win that game. Will it be yours? You decide. Chi-Yu with an Iron Ball. Anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting. Kevin, you want to go back to PokePals?
I would want nothing more in the world.
Now, this one does require a little bit of non-Pokemon knowledge. Let's see if
I don't have any of that.
If either of us can do pretty all right with that.
It depends.
Who
how
would
much
Cassidy from
questions.
Overwatch have as a Pokemon? Cassidy is the I knew.
That's
that guy.
not. That's who?
Cassidy from Overwatch?
Did they change his name?
No, wait, hold on. Cassidy Overwatch. Is that not his High Noon guy? Cole Cassidy?
No, I don't know. Cassidy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Change his
definitely
name?
High Noon. No, I don't know.
No, they did change his name though. Oh, okay. Cassidy
Who was he
Overwatch.
before?
Name change. He was called McCree. Yeah.
Oh,
why
yeah,
did they-
McCree.
It was McCree.
Mad Dog McCree. Oh, that's not even. I was
Why did
thinking
they
of some
change
of
it?
those.
Was there controversy? Oh, there was.
Mad Dog McCree is a video game. Oh, because yeah, all right. I'm not sure if this is exactly why,
okay.
but Mad Dog McCree was a game from 1990, and it was like a cowboy shoot 'em up.
Okay.
Anyway, we're back on the same page now. Who would Cassidy from Overwatch have as a Pokemon?
Oh. High noon, high noon, high noon, high noon, high noon. High noon, high noon, high noon. Ursaluna. It's high noon. It's
You're saying it. That's the best part about all this.
why? What am I
Is
saying?
you're there.
There's no Pokemon that has high noon as its name.
Not high.
Oh, low noon? Lie noon.
Yeah.
It's lie noon.
I can't believe you got that through that. That's great.
It's not high.
Who would Danny Phantom have as a Pokemon?
I'm gonna catch Moxie's Danny Phantom. Hey, all of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's gonna catch them all.
Bonus point would have been given if you
But
said
what
Dan
was the
Phantom.
actual answer?
But the answer to this is Go-Goat, because he Go-Goat.
He
I don't-
He goes ghost. Yeah.
Oh, because he Go-Goat. Yeah, got it.
Go ghost.
Okay, he's going Goat. Who would Pepe Le Pew have as a Pokemon?
I have. Oh wait, that's the stinky guy.
Yeah.
He likes to flirt with the female animals.
I'm just going to give you this one because I don't understand it, and I don't know if you will. Chi-Yu, because he's stinky. Is that a Jigglypuff scene from above? I think that might be a Jigglypuff scene from above.
Chi-Yu is stinky. I agree,
Yeah.
but like, why?
Like, this is the personal opinions of the person who made it. Chi-Yu. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
like
it's
Chi-Yu.
Chi-Yu.
Okay, no one's gonna get that.
Stinky. No.
I'm surprised a human came up with these questions. Continue.
Yeah, really. There's like a very smart person out there. Who would Ghostbusters have as a Pokemon?
I wasn't born in the Ghostbuster age. I have no idea.
You know what
this
the
is.
Ghostbusters do.
I know they catch ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So ghost type, Phantom. Duskull?
I mean, you could just say any ghost Pokemon, I guess, but there's.
But I know there's like a witty thing to it.
Mhm.
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Bum bum
I'll,
bada, bum, bum.
I'll give you this.
Bum, bada, bada, bum, bum.
The Ghostbusters catch ghosts. That's the
Yes.
thing. They catch ghosts. So when they want to catch something, they're saying
Driftblim. Oh. What does that
you can
mean?
do it. When they
Catch.
want to catch a ghost, they're going
Cophagrigus?
Oh, yeah, cough up
Hands?
the Gregus. That's fun.
I don't know.
No, the answer is Gimme Ghoul. Because they
That's
say, please call us, please gimme Ghoul.
yeah, I mean, I get it now.
No.
I don't remember that that's a Pokemon, though.
This is a good one. Who would Captain Hook have as a Pokemon?
Toucannon?
Toucannon. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's good. It's not it, but that's good.
Squawkabilly?
Squawkabilly
Captain
is
Hook.
fun. Yeah, okay, we're
Did
going
Captain Hook have a
parrots.
catchphrase?
No, it's more what is Captain Hook envious of? Actually, that's the perfect hint. What is Captain Hook envious of? What? Captain Hook, famously from what movie?
Peter Pan.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
What's he envious of? What most
like
afraid of?
What did he want? What did he?
The sight of his own blood?
No.
The crocodile?
No. You're thinking. The gears are turning. I can see it. That's great.
No, I'm Googling. That's all I'm doing. I'm not thinking. I'm Googling.
I don't think you're going to get it from Google.
He wants to be a real boy? No, that's Pinocchio.
That's Pinocchio.
He wants Tinkerbell?
What's the relationship with him and Peter Pan like? He doesn't like Peter Pan, but why doesn't he like Peter Pan?
Cut off his hand, right?
I mean, maybe. Allegedly. But
they never went to court.
This has not been tried. There's something about Peter Pan. What's the big thing about Peter Pan, apart from the fact that he can fly?
He took from the rich and gave to the poor.
No, that's Robin Hood.
I thought Robin Hood was a brokerage app.
Yes, no.
What is Captain?
You don't know Peter Pan's whole thing?
No, man. Listen, that was 1980s. I'm 95, my guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. In 95, Peter Pan would have been the same age.
Oh, eternal life?
That's it. There you go. So
why does he want that? That sucks.
The thing that Captain Hook is envious of is
youth.
Right. And what's another word for youth?
Child.
No.
Infant.
What's another word for I don't know, your
young goose?
Oh. That's good. I like that. It's along the same lines. No, we're not talking about a synonym for youth necessarily. We're talking about, the growth of a person, the upping of the number, the leveling up.
Age?
Yes, thank you. Good.
Age?
Okay, so if you're envious of whose age?
Peter's age?
Okay, but what about his last name?
Pan?
Yeah?
Pansage.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God. Get me out of this place. I'm finished with the game. I
am so happy. We worked our way through that whole thing. I'm sweating.
Peter's Pansage.
It's Pansage.
Oh,
good. Oh, there's a sixth one. That's great. That's great.
I don't know if I could take a sixth one, but I'll take it. Go.
There's a sixth one. It doesn't seem good, but maybe I just don't understand it. For 6 points, what would this platypus have as a Pokemon?
Perry.
And this platypus is just sent you a screenshot. It's just a regular old platypus.
Pokepal, 6 points. Who would this platypus have as a Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No, this one's not good. It's Swablu. Because gotcha, that's no average platypus. That's Perry the platypus. Ever heard of him? Swablu lands on his head like a hat just in time for his tussle with the nasty Doofenshmirtz. Like, I get it. I get the whole platypus on Perry the platypus. I never actually watched Phineas and Ferb, but I know that that's a thing. The Swablu thing, I'm pretty sure, has nothing to do with it.
Swablu.
Swablu.
I don't know.
Nah, I
I
don't
like the
either.
last one. It was a lot better.
I think the Pansage one was peak Pokepals.
Yeah, peak Pokey.
But I mean, good on you for tossing in a Perry the Platypus one. All right, we've got. I don't think actually we have anything else to talk about apart from the fact that Regulation G is here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can actually play without having to reset games every 5 minutes. Did you
Yeah.
guys ever realize that when you're watching a casual battle of Pokésports, there's a painful Kevin in the background constantly cycling through awful teams because he
Right.
doesn't think you want to watch that. Just know that I put in that effort for you guys.
Yeah. So now he's actually on the ladder doing things the normal way.
I'm playing a lot of Ice Horse on Patreon. If you guys are excited to see some Patreon stuff, it's my second week playing Ice Horse. I spent all of last month also playing casual ladder stuff. But now it's actual ranked stuff, and I'm currently 7-1 with Ice Horse.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Sorry, we've been playing too much of this dumb game. And sorry, if people want to see that, where again can they go?
Patreon.com/Pokésports.
All right. Last but not least, I have one more category for you.
Oh.
It's called This Pokemon. ... This Pokemon for 1 point. First point question. This Pokemon swallows its food whole and has Gulpin in its name.
Swallow.
No, incorrect.
Is it just Gulpin?
It is not.
This doesn't make any sense.
We're talking about gulping form Cramorant.
That was meant to trick me.
I mean, now you know what. Now you know what to look forward to. This Pokemon fits in your hand.
Flittle? Fits in your hand. No, okay. Yeah. So that must mean that there's hand in the name.
Okay.
Or the name is in the word hand. Iron Hand?
No, but I do like where your head's at. Iron Hand, I think Iron Hands would be too big to fit in your hands. But you are not incorrect. The answer you got is on the right track. The way that you got there is not totally correct.
Fit in your hands.
Yeah.
Hands. I have 2 of them.
You sure do. This one doesn't really. I mean,
5 fingers each.
I would be hard pressed to say this Pokemon has hands. It definitely has arms.
What has arms but no hands?
It's just the way that they draw Pokemon, right?
There's stubs?
There are a lot of Pokemon out there that have stubs for hands. Like Clefairy has stubs for hands, right? Like they just don't have
nails
fingers.
At the end.
That's true. Clefairy is a bad example. But there are some Pokemon that have just like, sticks.
Vileplume. I get
sure.
It, yeah.
There you go. But there is a way for this Pokemon to fit in your hand. Nebby, get in the hand. Yeah. No, I'm going to give this to you.
Okay.
So this is Apom.
So bad. Apom.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was because of the tail.
No, Apom.
But it's because Apom.
It's a palm in your hand.
I needed to say it. Oh wow. That got me. This Pokemon is blue and is a whale.
It can't be what I think it is.
It is not what you think it is, and I don't know why it is what it is. So here, I'm going to give this to you, and we can figure this out together. All right? This is Finizen. Pokemon is blue and is a whale. It's not a... Is a dolphin a kind of whale?
No.
Is a dolphin a whale? First things first, all dolphins are whales, but not all whales are dolphins. That's because the Cetacean order of sea animals encompasses dolphins.
Cetacean.
Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. That's because the Cetacean order of sea animals encompasses dolphins, porpoises, and what we think of whales.
But would we also be wrong to say Wailmer and Wailord? No, we would not be wrong either.
Right, but if the question is what is the Pokemon behind door number 1, it is blue and a whale. You're not correct if you say Wailmer and it's not Wailmer.
Yes, because that is blue and that is a whale.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not Schrodinger's door. You don't open that up and it's whatever you say it is.
Mike, these are things on a little flashcard on the internet that some person made.
Yeah. And you know what? Slide 68 says Finizen. It doesn't say Wailmer because you said Wailmer. This Pokemon is Staryu. The correct answer is Staryu. If you say Staryu, you will be correct, okay?
Okay.
The answer is Starmie.
Oh, Staryu. You're the star. Star me, I'm star.
This is Staryu. This Pokemon is me after I work out.
Sweaty.
Tired? It's a good Pokemon name.
Tired.
Tired.
Pump? No.
This one's another one that I think I need to figure out with you. The answer is Armaldo.
Arm, okay.
Arm. Yeah, I get the arm part. Me after I work out, my Armaldo. My Armaldo. My Armaldo. My arm is all dough.
My arm all
My arm all dough. I think that's it. I think that's
my arm is all dough.
My arm all dough.
My arm hurts though.
Yeah, my arm all dough. Ow. Okay. This Pokemon, this is the last one, I believe. This Pokemon is named after my ex-girlfriend. You'll never meet her, never will. Good luck.
Named after my ex-girlfriend. Uh-oh, Mike looked up the answer.
I did.
Can you get me there? Can we get there?
Yeah. This Pokemon is named after my ex-girlfriend. You'll never meet her. You've never met her. You will never meet her.
Stephanie.
And so because you've never met her and will never meet her, to you, she is.
Stranger?
Yes. If somebody is a stranger, to you, they are what?
Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody?
Well, no. Don't go down that track. This person is a nobody. They're MIA. They are a person of interest.
Ghost?
They are
ghosting.
They are not. You are not aware of them.
NPC.
They're an NPC. You are not aware of them.
Invisible. Ghost.
If you realize something, what do you do?
Have an epiphany? No. Realize?
No. I'm thinking of a 4-letter word here. If you have learned something in school, you blank it. You blank the answer to 2 + 2 = 4.
Remember?
Another word?
You blank it. 4 letters?
Yeah.
What does it start with?
K.
Keep it.
No.
Oh.
And I just said
you know it.
The word.
You know it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So keep that word in your head. This person is named after my ex-girlfriend. You will never meet her. You will never meet her, and you've never met her.
Know her?
Yeah, but you don't. So
don't
she
know
is.
Her? Don't.
If you don't know her, she is
unknown.
Yeah, but which unknown?
I don't know.
We're halfway there. We're halfway there. This person is named after my ex-girlfriend. Unknown.
E?
I did say the letter.
Okay.
but it's spelled out longer than the letter is. It's in this sentence. This Pokemon is named after my ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend?
Yep. And now you just said it.
Girlfriend?
Nope. The other one.
Friend.
Nope. The other one.
Girl.
No, before that.
Ex.
Yes.
Unknown ex.
Unknown ex.
Ah!
Oh boy.
Have yourselves a fabulous rest of your day. I'm
See
Kevin.
you
This is
next time.
Pokésports. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.